we're about to get to the main event. So we're gonna see what they've done over the last 9 weeks. But first, these teams have built WeChat mini programs. Has everybody here heard of a WeChat mini program? Who has not heard of WeChat mini program? All right, looks like everybody. But if not, Tencent is pushing really, really hard. This is a new technology. It basically enables you to run what feels and looks like a native app inside of WeChat. And WeChat is going hard on this technology. They're trying to not only get users in China to use it, but they're trying to go international, which kind of goes back to what Alex is saying. You know, with these Chinese companies trying to go international. And at Wagon, we are the only coding bootcamp in the world that's teaching this technology to international students, to local and international people. And today is actually the first time in our history that we're gonna have teams that are presenting only WeChat mini programs. So we've got a video here from Tencent about this new technology, and this video is actually in English for an international market. So take a look.
Before the very first email was ever sent out, no one knew that information could be sent instantaneously. Before the World Wide Web was invented, no one knew that the whole world would be available through a computer screen. As the world evolves, the tools that people use to connect with the world will also keep changing. Maybe the future can bring even more possibilities. Just imagine when the tools we use are better integrated with our needs. And will only appear when needed. This is the thinking behind mini programs. It's a way of simplifying by reducing tools to their essentials and make them lighter and more direct in serving their purpose. It's also a way of evolving, freeing up services, to satisfy the user's needs instantly. With this change, it will inspire us to imagine even more, to view time and space with new dimensions, and with this new mindset, things will not just be things, but also the entryway to new services right at our fingertips. Connect everything, and life's possibilities are limitless. The future has just begun.
All right, so Tencent, if you're listening, we are building these products for you guys. We are the only place that's doing this. Wagon saw the potential in this very early, and we're going all in on it. Tencent says the future has just begun. So they think that these WeChat mini programs are going to be replacing the App Store, Apple's App Store. They think that these could be a gateway to e-commerce that could compete with Alibaba and Taobao by allowing small, vendors to actually put their stuff in mini programs. And the reason why they're actually more revolutionary, I think, is because the development time and the skills you need to develop them is much less than what it takes to develop a native app, which is why our students could go from learning technology, learning to code in 7 weeks, and then in 10 days turning an idea into a product, and they started coding last Tuesday. So it's been about 10, 11 days that they've been coding this. So 20% of the effort to bring it to life. And Wagon has taught this in our curriculum. We're trying to implement it even more, and we want to keep developing on that. All right, so we're... I was just testing. He's getting excited. All right, and so let's bring, we'll introduce our first product, our first mini program. So we have Hueyo Bao, which is Mo, and Dom, and Mark, who unfortunately couldn't be here, but let's bring them up.
Too many things on my hand now. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mo from Thailand and
I'm from United States.
so today we're gonna present the WeChat mini program and the name is Huiyo Bao. Social discovery for this cult.
Okay, so who likes discounts? As consumers, we generally want to get the best deal we can. And to do that, we want to find the discount. And so what our app is doing is we want to put all the discounts in one spot instead of having them all over the place or sharing them in odd places. So like, let's say you find a discount and you want to share it. Right now, you can send it through a text, through our WeChat, or I guess maybe even email. But those are all not very good options because we don't really live that. What we want to do is, instead of having your discount in one spot, in your moments, it can get lost because your moments are constantly being refreshed by other people. So like, Brian posted a great discount for walnut. And there's a chance you might miss that because in your moments it's always going through and you may just miss it. So what we want to do is we want to take that discount and put it into our app in a fun and social way to share. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and have Mo show you how it's done.
You can see it's look like Instagram and it's a social for discount. This one, I want to see that today what is a discount for that someone already paid. It's not the other app that provided the coupon. This is something that the user already paid the money and want to take a picture and share with the other people. So let's check it out. Steve, he said that he is staying at the Walnut co-working space, and as myself, I'm a developer. I want to stay at the Walnut also, and they have a huge 60% off. So let's try. I want to comment. Ask the Steve, I want the coupon, I want the code. I want that. Yes, I access to him and go directly to his cart. So let's take a look back and look at Forrest, my t-shirt. He said that open your iPhone storage. My iPhone is so bad. I have a 16 gigabyte and that is nearly full storage. So I want to know the more details. Please give me more details. Wow. Someone post something here. Thank you. Oh, Steve, post something. We comment. Ask Mike. Okay. So, Mike, please use this app and answer is okay. So you can go to look at what the picture is, the full size of the picture also, and you can play with it. It's a community for the looking for the discount. It's not on the moment. Yes, it's on the moment. It's good, but we don't want to see some discount too much directly from the business owner, right? We want to see something on the moment from the friend. So you can check this one. And Allen have the flight to the Los Angeles and I want to share to Dominic. Maybe you want to go back to Los Angeles. So let's share. Press the share button and I can share in the group, in the any group in the WeChat. I can share to Dominic directly. And I can share the co-working space, the price with the local group also. Let's try. Okay. Now we have to appreciate who is the influencer, right? Let's make them happy that thank you for sharing the good discount. You can like it. You can give a mini heart. So now it's time for you to build the community. So I want to put something also that yesterday I ate the crab. Chengdu crab is my first time also. And I have the pooter for the 50 yuan. So yesterday I ate the crab. What's on it? And I put sausage. And I put the price. This way I pay only the 50 yuan and have a pooter or 50% off. Location I is at the E99. This one is like 10 cents. We can search directly in the Chinese. Okay. We can put the category as you want. We have the food, have the cosmetic, and etc. So I pick the food and send. Now we have the crab, and everyone see that I eat the crab at the Chengdu and got a picture. Maybe someone got a comment on my card, and I can look at my profile also. I can see that how much I spending for this month. I spent around 1,040 yuan, and I save money around 28%. So what did I pay for this month? I paid for the crab. I eat some noodle. I go to the gym. Yes, I got a new bag, and I can take a look inside, and I eat the salmon and pay some salad and other things. So I can take a look at the what I post. Someone post on my crab. I need a crab too. Good. Okay, later. Yes. So I can share this card to other people, and more importantly, if you didn't want other people look at it anymore, you can delete it. Up to you. So this is how our community, the fully of our work. So everyone, it's your time for 2 minutes to work to let's play with this app. Please use WeChat to scan the QR code. This is the new QR code for the WeChat for the mini WeChat program. So you can try scan it and you can access it. You can access to the video file. 2 minutes for testing, and we're gonna talk more about the more feature and our business model. I want to take a look at what. What? Okay, someone post it. Someone wish. Okay. Please, we build a new community for this town. Please share. Oh, it's called. Now we have to come back because we're gonna have the next one. Now shoot, man. Gonna present so. I stop it.
So right now it's in its infant stage, but we do plan to add more features as it grows. We want businesses to be able to have their own pages to post all of their discounts for followers to get as they go. We also want to increase the social part of it. We want users to be able to follow other users along with other businesses or along with businesses. And then something similar to a coupon where a business can put in your feed a discount just within the app itself. So if you're in WeChat, you won't get take advantage of this discount. And then all that features also. The business model is because, well, you need money. Otherwise, your business is not going to. To make money, we're going to do ads within the feed that target basically stuff that you've already searched for and stuff you already had good discounts from. The other thing is big data to provide businesses with business intelligence on what products are being purchased, along with what discounts are being used the most. And then also, like I said, the coupon for businesses to provide users with a better discount only within the app. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys, and if you have any questions, Mo and I can answer.
All right, so these guys actually, for their development, some people had questions about their business model, right? So the way we do product development at Wagon is about 2 weeks before they start building, they start thinking about their products. They have to pitch their ideas to the class. They have to provide a compelling idea. And this is much harder than you actually think. And to go from idea to something that you can actually build in just 10 days is really, really challenging. If there's any developers and people who've worked on product, it's not simple. And 10 days is not a lot of time. Especially we're working with Tencent when we have to release V1, or we have to push code on Tuesday. So after just 7 days, they're trying to go from product, are we going to make this a discount site? Are we going to make this a social site? What's it going to be? And so V1, the MVP that they have right now is what you see, but obviously, they got to test it with the users. See what the feedback is, see is there something viable here, but they've done an excellent job, in just 10 days. So, good job, Playabao. All right, and now we have Yao Sama, the next team over here. We have the hacker, I would say, Fabian. We have the hipster, Grace, and we have the hustler, Alina. So please welcome Yao Sama to the stage.
Hey, it's the first time that I use a microphone, so. Is it good? Okay, hey. Hi, so I'm happy to see everyone here. I hope you enjoyed the speaker and Huayobao presentation. And I'm really excited today because we've been working so hard for the past 10 days on Yaotsuma. And it's finally the day we can present it to you. So I'm really excited. But first, I want to introduce you to our awesome team, which without them it would not have been possible. So first of all, I would like to introduce you to Alina. Apparently some of you already know her. She is our WeChat mini program expert and JavaScript genius, but also Grace, which is our front-end developer, designer, and apparently hipster now. HTML and CSS wizard, and me, Fabian. I led the team, and I'm raid and scrapping master. So, yeah, first of all, before speaking about Yaotsuma, I would like to share with you a little story. So I'm sure a lot of you can relate because it's actually inspired by true events. So actually with my wife we are planning to go to organize a dinner in a cinema with some friend. So what we did is the same day, we're like speaking on WeChat and like, hey, let's organize that. And like people started to speak and where are we going to eat? And so for hours, like it was like on WeChat, hey, let's go to that restaurant. And someone would answer, no, I ate in that restaurant like 2 times this week. I don't want to go there. And oh, let's go there. Oh no, I don't like spicy food. I cannot go there. It was not me. I love spicy food. So. Yeah, so this went on and on and oh, why not this restaurant? No, I don't like this cuisine. Why not this one? I don't like the price. I don't like the location. Whatever. It went on for hours until we finally decide, hey, let's go to Chengdu and like meet over there and like go to the restaurant over there. And then we met there and it was a nightmare. Everyone on their phone looking for a restaurant, like maybe looking at Gen for the one review that would make that restaurant. We cannot go there and look at this review. So yeah, and minutes passed, teens of minutes passed, half an hour, 1 hour, and we are supposed to go to cinema, right? So what happened at the end is like we went to McDonald's to take a takeaway and eat in the cinema. So yeah, what happened here? This is a problem. We had too many choices. I'm pretty sure you don't know, but around in this neighborhood in Genping, there is around 3,000 restaurants which are listed. So that's a lot. Really, no one would go through these 3,000 restaurants. So there's also a book which has been published, which is the products of choice, which come to the conclusion that actually more choice does not lead to more happiness. Actually, more choice lead to frustration, lead to less happiness. So that's with this mindset that we decided to build Yardsema. So Yardsema is a beautifully designed mini program that help you narrow down the choice of restaurant and help you make a choice in the end. So have less choice, be happier, and use Yardsema. And now I will let Alina show you what we are speaking about.
Okay, here we are. It's okay. Hi guys, thanks all of you for coming tonight. As all of you know, today is a very important day for me and my teammates. It's our Coding Bootcamp graduation day. And of course, after that, we would like to go and celebrate and to share a meal together. But as Fabian just mentioned, it's too many restaurants nearby and we still have no idea where we're gonna go. So let's just make this real and make a choice right now. So I'm going to enter the WeChat mini program, Yao Shima, which for some of you who don't know Chinese, it means Yao means shake. So let's just shake our choice. We're entering WeChat mini program. Here the little monster prompts us to share our location and to show us the restaurants nearby our current location. So let's just do it. Okay, I'm allowing. Now the monster asks me to shake my phone, which I will do. Okay, great. Well, it's a very random choice, but today is a celebration day, so let me just shake it again. Okay. Great. Hotpot sounds good. Sounds good or not really? Okay, you see, this is how we can make a choice. That's why we created this program. Let's shake again. Okay, Chuan. I think that the price range is quite great, actually. Price range quite great. And then let me just walk you through the card here. So here we have a restaurant name, we have a restaurant picture, as well as the rating, the type of food that you can go and eat, and the price per person that you're gonna spend. Below you also see the estimated walking distance to that restaurant, as well as the distance to that restaurant. Here we have two fields. Each one of these two fields you can actually log and kind of exclude. For example, if I don't want to choose Chuan, I shake again, and I'm excluding Chuan from my choice. So coffee shops is also something that I don't want to, but okay, maybe Japanese. How do you feel like? Sure, why not? Price range, let's just shake it something fancier. Okay, I think this is quite good. Yeah, you agree? Yeah. Awesome. So let me just go to the restaurant and book a table for tonight for our team. Okay. Later we'll see that. Okay. It's gonna be real, so please hold on. I need to book a table for 15 people. Okay. 喂，你好，能不能订桌子？订桌子可以吗？啊，好的，我们是15个人。啊，好的好的。还有就是能不能，我叫艾琳娜，我们大概8点半就到，可以了吗？我们大概8点半就到。好，好，谢谢你了哈，谢谢。Okay, that's done, which is great. Let's see how to get there. Okay, and how far it is from here. Oh, that's okay. I mean, we can still walk after the demo day. So now I would like to share this restaurant to my classmates by just simply doing this. Okay? And let me check how my classmates will see this card. There it is. You can see it's the restaurant with all the details, and some of them who are, for example, not here today, and someone else who wants to join us later, simply you can just share this card to the person, and then later on we can just set up the time and then all go together. So this is quite simple, and as you can see, we actually solved the problem of booking a restaurant, of choosing a restaurant within 2 minutes, and it's quite easy and very friendly interface. So I would like you guys to actually try out yourself and scan our QR code. Go ahead, try it out and let us know what you think. Play around. Actually, it also has a sound, so please unmute your phone and turn off your VPNs, exactly. Oh, yeah.
Maybe scan it again.
Plus 没有测试，没办法，测试机有限，而且时间太少。
All right. How do you like the app?
Love it.
Yeah, that's one fan right here. I'm glad you guys came to test it out. It's really fun to watch people shake the phone. We've been shaking for the past 5 days, so it's nice to see other people do this. But as much fun as we've had building this app for the last 10 days, it's a very near and dear problem. You know, every day we're like, where should we eat? Chuan, Chow Chow, Hot Pot, McDonald's, Subway. We want to improve this app in the future. Now, what can we improve? Data design. We want better restaurants. We want to curate better photos. This provides a better experience for you to make a wise and quick decision on your next meal. We want to socialize it. We want to give you the power to see who in your network, which friends, which family members, which coworkers have been to what restaurants around your area. And in that way, they can recommend things to you, and you trust their opinions, you trust their tastes. The last thing is UX and UI, which builds into both social and data design. We want to also be able to customize a few things, like the share card. Turn the share card into an invitation. Get people to RSVP to your event so you know exactly who will be there and when, as well as how many you have to reserve for. Which leads us to business model. Now, the other side of this is, on one side, we want to make this decision easier for the customer. We want you to be able to make an easy and painless decision to where you want to eat. But what about the restaurant owners? We want to make their lives easier as well. If they can run ad campaigns and view data in their WeChat, their lives also become easier. They can target their local communities as well as local events for promotions they want to put on, as easy as it is and as painless as it is for you to choose a restaurant. So thank you for coming to our demo. Thank you for trying our app. Feel free to give us some feedback if you have any questions. And thank you, of course, to Wagon, as well as all of our wise teachers who have brought us here. Shake with us.
Any questions from the audience? Yeah.
I just have a question that where do all of your restaurant data come from?
That's a great question.
That's a great question. The data of the restaurant actually come from we scrap Chengdu.
Okay, so I have a following question. So if all the data is come from the third-party API, right?
Yep.
From DNB.
Okay.
So have you ever think of that? Why didn't DNB just do the same function in their end? I think it's very easy for them to do a very something like the check with this function, right?
But we did already.
Yeah.
That's a good part.
I totally agree with you, but this is part of a bigger question. Why didn't Facebook, for example, copy Slack directly? It's not so difficult to do. For Facebook, it's just companies which are big usually have problems to move fast. And this is the biggest advantage that any startup has over big corporates. I really believe that DNP could copy what we did in probably less time than us, like a week. They could do exactly the same with probably bigger data that we have. But the problem is they are a big corporate, and it's unlikely that they can move that fast because there is a big hierarchy to take any decision to launch a project like that. They would need to do a lot of not a lot of research, but it won't come from a single individual that would come and program it just by itself. So even though it's true that if DNP enters the space, implement exactly the same features as us, we cannot do anything. But I still think it's unlikely for a big corporate to move that fast.
Thank you. I'll use this instead of DNP.
Thank you. So you guys have a lot of, interesting questions that these teams had to think through. On day one, they took like 2 days to think about this, and they thought about, what about just cafes, or what about making it for groups of people, or what about actually integrating with Hueyobao? That was actually a funny topic of let's merge Hueyobao and Yaochima. So you're not the first one to think about that. We'll have a merger soon, I think. So these are the things you actually think about. So none of our students were product developers before. I wasn't a product developer before in my past life. I was in education, but now once you realize your simple app that you use every day actually has all of these decisions that have to go into it, it becomes very, very challenging for the people building that. And so it is actually an amazing feat what the students have done in the last 10 days to go from idea on Monday, 2 Mondays ago, to now something that you can actually use out in the wild, and that maybe in the future they'll make it even better. So the students we have, they are amazing. They've done awesome work. So let's give a round of applause for the students.